The doors closed with a quiet chime, and the platform began to drift away. You stayed exactly where you were, one hand resting in your coat pocket, the other holding nothing. The station lights slid across the glass, breaking your silhouette into pieces for just a second, then putting it back together again. It's strange how distance can begin without anyone taking another step. After the train left, you grew smaller with every mile. Not because you disappeared, only because the world kept moving. After the train left, the empty seat still faced mine. Your reflection stayed longer than you did, floating softly across the window until another light passed by and carried it away. I looked down, the ticket still waited between the pages of my book, as though it already knew tonight would become a memory. Some people leave quietly, yet somehow remain in every silence afterward. After the train left, the carriage felt much larger. One less voice, one more echo, one small goodbye without the word. After the train left, the journey sounded different. I almost walked to your seat, not to sit, only to see the view. You had been watching, the window looked exactly the same. Somehow the night didn't. I understood some meetings are complete without becoming forever. No promises, no photographs, only the rhythm of steel against steel, carrying your smile far beyond the station. After the train left, I never felt the night become so quiet. The tracks kept singing long after the platform had disappeared. Some journeys never really end. ticket counter. There were only 2 people in line. The station lights reflected on the polished floor. Someone pulled a suitcase across the hall. The sound lingered long after they were gone. I reached for my wallet at the very moment you stepped forward. We both stopped, then smiled without saying why. The clerk looked up, patiently waiting. Some moments arrive so quietly, you almost mistake them for ordinary. 1 ticket please, 1 ticket please. Just a simple phrase to start the night. Coins exchanged, receipts were printed somehow. Fate sounded like paper being torn. 1 ticket please. Neither of us knew where this moment would arrive. You thanked the clerk in a voice gentler than I expected, holding your ticket between both hands like something you didn't want to crease. The departure board changed again. A quiet click across the station. You glanced toward it, then back, as if making sure you hadn't imagined I'd been there too. The loudspeaker called our train number almost at the same time. We looked up together. 1 ticket please, 1 ticket please. 2 strangers walking the same way. No introductions, no promises, only matching footsteps toward the platform. 1 ticket please. Sometimes a journey begins before the train arrives. You almost drop your ticket. The wind caught 1 corner. I picked it up without thinking. You laughed so softly. Even the station noise couldn't hide it. Thank you, 2 words that stayed longer than they should have. 1 ticket please, 1 ticket please. The gates open, 1 quiet chime. Side by side without a plan, just 2 strangers walking toward the same train. 1 ticket please. Maybe that was enough for destiny to whisper without saying a single word. 21 physics seat. The platform door slid open. You stepped through, I followed. A few steps behind. The journey had begun. stations. The rain finally stopped. The city lights had grown farther apart. Buildings gave way to quiet fields. The rhythm of the tracks settled beneath us like a heartbeat that no longer needed to hurry. You rested your forehead against the window. Without looking at me, you asked, do you ever leave without knowing if you'll come back? The question hung gently between us, like the soft hum of the train. Some questions aren't looking for answers, only company. Some things we leave behind don't stay where we left them. They travel quietly inside our hearts long after the station disappears. Some things we leave behind never really leave at all. I told you about the apartment with half-empty shelves, a mug I forgot on purpose, a key still hanging by the front door. You listened without interrupting, then smiled, that kind of smile people wear when they understand more than they explain. You said, I left a piano, not the instrument, the dreams that came with it. Outside, the tracks kept moving. Inside, so did we. Some things we leave behind are heavier than suitcases, not because they weigh more, because they once meant home. Some things we leave behind teach us how to keep going. For a while, neither of us spoke. The silence didn't feel empty, it felt like two people trusting each other enough not to fill it. Not by changing, only by saying I know without words. Some things we leave behind are the very things that lead us forward. The train slowed for a station neither of us needed, so we stayed a little longer. Platform 7, the next train is running 8 minutes late. A suitcase roll circles across the polished floor. Its tiny wheels echo beneath the ceiling. Somewhere a child laughs, then disappears into a crowd. The station clock moves without hurry. One quiet second at a time. Funny how waiting can make strangers feel familiar. Platform 7, where stories pause before they begin. Footsteps arrive, footsteps fade. Everyone carries somewhere else. Platform 7, holding 1,000 goodbyes without saying one. A woman closes the novel in her lap, marking the page with an old train ticket. A young man checks the departure board every few seconds, as if looking often enough could make time move faster. The coffee machine lets out a quiet hiss, filling the air with warmth against the cold night. Nobody notices the music until the train has already gone. Platform 7, bathed in amber light. Umbrellas strip by the door. Rain writes circles across the floor. Platform 7, keeping everyone's secrets tonight. Then someone sits on the bench across from mine. No words, only the soft sound of a paper ticking, being folded between careful fingers. I don't look for long. Some meetings begin with silence. Platform 7, the announcement fades into the night. One train leaves, another arrives, while two strangers share the same quiet moment. Platform 7, where every journey starts before anyone knows it. Yet the headlights appear far beyond the track. No one stands just yet. Not yet. Not yet. Platform 7. Attention please. The 10:05 service has been delayed by approximately 8 minutes. A quiet sigh moved through the platform. Someone checked a watch. Someone closed a book. The station carried on as though 8 minutes were nothing at all. You looked toward the empty tracks and smiled, almost to yourself. Seems we're both in no hurry now. The first words between strangers rarely sound important until years later, delayed by 8 minutes. Funny what time can do without that little pause. I'd never have looked up to meet you, delayed by 8 minutes. Sometimes life changes quietly. You carried a paper cup with both hands like it was keeping the cold away. Steam drifted upward, disappearing into the station lights. You noticed I wasn't wearing a jacket. You're gonna freeze, you laughed before I could answer, then looked away as if you hadn't meant to say it out loud. It's strange how concern can arrive before introductions. Delayed by 8 minutes, enough time for silence to become company. No names, no stories, just shared moments on a cold platform. Delayed by 8 minutes, the smallest delay, the biggest beginning. The announcement played again this time. Neither of us looked at the clock. We had already forgotten to count. Delayed by 8 minutes, the train was late. The evening wasn't. Some people lose time waiting. We found something instead. Delayed by 8 minutes, maybe the schedule was wrong, so the story could be right. A distant whistle somewhere beyond the rain. It's finally coming. It's finally coming. Riverside Station, doors opening. Please mind the gap. The train breathed to a stop. Soft footsteps filled the aisle, suitcases rolled, someone waved goodbye. Someone hurried into the night, but we remained for just a moment, long enough for the silence to notice us. Some departures begin before anyone stands up. Keep the ticket, not because it means much today, but years from now, when the edges fade, it might remember what we forget. Keep the ticket. Some journeys fit inside a piece of paper. You reached for your bag, then paused as though leaving required a little courage. I never asked your name. You smiled, almost laughing. I noticed. Neither of us tried to fix that strange little fact. Instead, you slipped your ticket into my novel, using it as a bookmark for the next chapter. You said before stepping away, not every memory needs a photograph. Keep the ticket, keep the ticket. Fold it gently between the pages. One quiet night, one passing train, one conversation without a name. Keep the ticket. Maybe that's enough to prove it happened. The doors chimed one final time. You stepped onto the platform, then turned, not to wave, only to smile. The kind of smile people wear when they know some moments should never be explained. Keep the ticket, keep the ticket. If tomorrow feels ordinary, open the book, find this page, and remember how beautiful a single night can become. Keep the ticket. Some stories don't end, they simply travel on. Keep the ticket. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Keep the ticket. Doors closing, the platform slipped away slowly, until only your smile remained in the glass. The train needed a few more minutes, so we stayed. There was one empty bench between the vending machine and the yellow safety line. You brushed away a few drops of rain before sitting down without thinking. You left just enough space for someone else choose whether to close the distance or keep it. I sat at the other end, the station hummed softly around us. Funny how comfort can begin without permission. The bench between us held more than empty space, not close enough to touch your hand, close enough to hear you breathe. The bench between us made strangers feel less alone. You asked if you could go anywhere tonight, would you still take this train? I smiled longer than it deserved, then answered, I think I'm already exactly where I should be. You looked away toward the tracks, trying not to smile. It didn't work. Some conversations never become louder, they simply become warmer. The bench between us felt smaller with every word. The night stayed cold, the coffee cooled, but somehow the silence didn't. The bench between us forgot why it existed. A train rushed past without stopping. Wind filled the platform. You reached to keep your ticket from flying away. I reached to our hands, stopped just short of touching. Then both of us laughed at exactly the same time. The bench between us was never really between us. It quietly watched two strangers become something neither of them could name. The bench between us stayed behind when the night moved on. 22 headlights appeared at the far end of the tracks. This time, no announcement was needed. We both stood at the same moment. Carriage 3, doors closing. Please stand clear. The train eased forward without a sound, as if it had learned not to disturb. The People still collecting their thoughts. You chose the window seat. I took the one across the aisle, close enough to recognize your smile, far enough to pretend we were still strangers. Outside, the station lights slipped away one by one. Cities always look softer when they're leaving. Window seat, where the night painted moving pictures. Streetlights danced across the glass like little memories passing too fast. Window seat, turning silence into company. You traced a tiny circle on the fogged window, then wiped it away before it stayed. I wondered if some people did that with memories too. A child who rose ahead fell asleep against a parent's shoulder. The conductor punched our tickets with a quiet click, leaving a small hole that somehow made the journey feel real. Some trips begin the moment the ticket changes forever. Window seat, watching reflections more than roads. Sometimes your face met mine only because the glass didn't know which side to keep. Window seat, holding two quiet worlds. The tunnel came all at once for a few seconds. The windows became mirrors, and there we were, not looking at the city, only at each other. Then the lights returned. Neither of us looked away first. Oh, window seat, the tracks kept singing underneath. No promises, no destination, just one shared ride between where we were and who we were becoming. Window seat, some journeys begin after departure. The train settled into its rhythm outside. Rain blurred the city lights. No one reached for the stop button. Next station, Riverside. The announcement wasn't loud still. Somehow it reached us before the speakers finished speaking, you folded your ticket one last time, then slipped it between the pages of your novel, as if you already knew you'd want to remember tonight. Funny how endings can arrive so politely. One more step, that's all the night asked for. One more bridge, one more light, one more quiet mile before goodbye. One more stop. Some moments wish they had no timetable. The train crossed a river, black as polished glass. City lights floated upside down like another world beneath us. You whispered, "I almost didn't take this train." I laughed softly, so did I. Neither of us added anything more. Some sentences know exactly where to end. Outside, the rails kept singing. Inside, time began to whisper. One more stop, the distance growing smaller, yet somehow every minute felt larger than before. One more stop, holding everything we hadn't said. You looked out the window, then quietly asked, "Do you believe some people are only meant to share one journey?" I didn't answer right away. I watched our reflections travel beside us until I finally said, "I hope not." Silence smiled before either of us did. One more stop, the track still carried us forward. Not fast enough to rush the night, not slow enough to keep it. One more stop, sometimes a whole lifetime can fit inside a single ride. The train began to slow. Neither of us reached for the door yet. Just not yet. Every journey leaves behind a quieter version of who we were. Morning waited somewhere ahead, beyond the tracks, beyond the hills. The carriage swayed with gentle rhythm, as though it already knew the night had given me more than a destination. I opened my book, the ticket remained pressed between the pages like a leaf that chose its own season. Some memories don't ask to be remembered, they simply stay before the station sleeps, before it sleeps. Another train will find the rails, another stranger will take a seat, another story will quietly begin before the station sleeps. Life keeps leaving and arriving. I never learned your name, never asked where you came from or where you were going, yet somehow I carried a clearer version of myself than the one who stepped onto the platform that evening outside. The first light touched the fields, turning the windows from mirrors back into glass. The world looked the same, I didn't. Before the station sleeps, before the station sleeps, before it sleeps. Every farewell makes room for another hello, not because we replace the people we meet, but because they quietly change us. Before the station sleeps, the heart learns another way to travel. Years from now, if I pass that platform again, I won't search for your face. I'll listen for the sound of wheels against the rails and smile, knowing some journeys only happen once, because once is enough to last a lifetime. Before the station sleeps, station sleeps, the lights grow dim one by one, but somewhere another platform, another evening, another beginning is already waiting. Before the station sleeps, I whisper thank you to a night that never asked for my name. The train kept moving, the tracks kept singing, and somewhere behind me a station closed its doors while my heart quietly opened. The doors closed with a quiet chime, to drift away. You stayed exactly where you were, one hand resting in your coat pocket, the other holding nothing. The station lights slid across the glass, breaking your silhouette into pieces for just a second, then putting it back together again. It's strange how distance can begin without anyone taking another step. After the train left, you grew smaller with every mile. Not because you disappeared, only because the world kept moving. After the train left, the empty seat still faced mine. Your reflection stayed longer than you did, floating softly across the window until another light passed by and carried it away. I looked down, the ticket still waited between the pages of my book, as though it already knew tonight would become a memory. Some people leave quietly, yet somehow remain in every silence afterward. After the train left, the carriage felt much larger. One less voice, one more echo, one small goodbye without the word. After the train left, the journey sounded different. I almost walked to your seat, not to sit, only to see the view. You had been watching, the window looked exactly the same. Somehow the night didn't. I understood some meetings are complete without becoming forever. No promises, no photographs, only the rhythm of steel against steel, carrying your smile far beyond the station. After the train left, I never felt the night become so quiet. The tracks kept singing long after the platform had disappeared. Some journeys never really end. ticket counter. There were only 2 people in line. The station lights reflected on the polished floor. Someone pulled a suitcase across the hall. The sound lingered long after they were gone. I reached for my wallet at the very moment you stepped forward. We both stopped, then smiled without saying why. The clerk looked up, patiently waiting. Some moments arrive so quietly, you almost mistake them for ordinary. 1 ticket please, 1 ticket please. Just a simple phrase to start the night. Coins exchanged, receipts were printed somehow. Fate sounded like paper being torn. 1 ticket please. Neither of us knew where this moment would arrive. You thanked the clerk in a voice gentler than I expected, holding your ticket between both hands like something you didn't want to crease. The departure board changed again. A quiet click across the station. You glanced toward it, then back, as if making sure you hadn't imagined I'd been there too. The loudspeaker called our train number almost at the same time. We looked up together. 1 ticket please, 1 ticket please. 2 strangers walking the same way. No introductions, no promises, only matching footsteps toward the platform. 1 ticket please. Sometimes a journey begins before the train arrives. You almost drop your ticket, the wind caught 1 corner. I picked it up without thinking. You laughed so softly. Even the station noise couldn't hide it. Thank you, 2 words that stayed longer than they should have. 1 ticket please, 1 ticket please. The gates open, 1 quiet chime. Side by side without a plan, just 2 strangers walking toward the same train. 1 ticket please. Maybe that was enough for destiny to whisper without saying a single word. 21 physics C, the platform door slid open. You stepped through, I followed. A few steps behind. The journey had begun. Ticket please. between stations. The rain finally stopped. The city lights had grown farther apart. Buildings gave way to quiet fields. The rhythm of the tracks settled beneath us like a heartbeat that no longer needed to hurry. You rested your forehead against the window. Without looking at me, you asked, do you ever leave without knowing if you'll come back? The question hung gently between us, like the soft hum of the train. Some questions aren't looking for answers, only company. Some things we leave behind don't stay where we left them. They travel quietly inside our hearts long after the station disappears. Some things we leave behind never really leave at all. I told you about the apartment with half-empty shelves, a mug I forgot on purpose, a key still hanging by the front door. You listened without interrupting, then smiled, that kind of smile people wear when they understand more than they explain. You said, I left a piano, not the instrument, the dreams that came with it. Outside, the tracks kept moving. Inside, so did we. Some things we leave behind are heavier than suitcases, not because they weigh more, because they once meant home. Some things we leave behind teach us how to keep going. For a while, neither of us spoke. The silence didn't feel empty, it felt like two people trusting each other enough not to fill it. Not by changing, only by saying I know. Without words, some things we leave behind are the very things that lead us forward. The train slowed for a station neither of us needed, so we stayed a little longer. Platform 7, the next train is running 8 minutes late. A suitcase rolls circles across the polished floor. Its tiny wheels echo beneath the ceiling. Somewhere a child laughs, then disappears into a crowd. The station clock moves without hurry. One quiet second at a time. Funny how waiting can make strangers feel familiar. Platform 7, where stories pause before they begin. Footsteps arrive, footsteps fade. Everyone carries somewhere else. Platform 7, holding 1,000 goodbyes without saying one. A woman closes the novel in her lap, marking the page with an old train ticket. A young man checks the departure board every few seconds, as if looking often enough could make time move faster. The coffee machine lets out a quiet hiss, filling the air with warmth against the cold night. Nobody notices the music until the train has already gone. Platform 7, bathed in amber light. Umbrellas strip by the door. Rain writes circles across the floor. Platform 7, keeping everyone's secrets tonight. Then someone sits on the bench across from mine. No words, only the soft sound of a paper ticking, being folded between careful fingers. I don't look for long. Some meetings begin with silence. Platform 7, the announcement fades into the night. One train leaves, another arrives, while two strangers share the same quiet moment. Platform 7, where every journey starts before anyone knows it. Not yet. Attention please. The 10:05 service has been delayed by approximately 8 minutes. A quiet sigh moved through the platform. Someone checked a watch. Someone closed a book. The station carried on as though 8 minutes were nothing at all. You looked toward the empty tracks and smiled, almost to yourself. Seems we're both in no hurry now. The first words between strangers rarely sound important until years later, delayed by 8 minutes. Funny what time can do. Without that little pause, I'd never have looked up to meet you. Delayed by 8 minutes. Sometimes life changes quietly. You carried a paper cup with both hands like it was keeping the cold away. Steam drifted upward, disappearing into the station lights. You noticed I wasn't wearing a jacket. You're gonna freeze, you laughed before I could answer, then looked away as if you hadn't meant to say it out loud. It's strange how concern can arrive before introductions. Delayed by 8 minutes, enough time for silence to become company. No names, no stories, just shared moments on a cold platform. Delayed by 8 minutes, the smallest delay, the biggest beginning. The announcement played again this time. Neither of us looked at the clock. We had already forgotten to count. Delayed by 8 minutes, the train was late. The evening wasn't. Some people lose time waiting. We found something instead. Delayed by 8 minutes. Maybe the schedule was wrong, so the story could be right. A distant whistle somewhere beyond the rain. It's finally coming. It's finally coming. Riverside Station, doors opening. Please mind the gap. The train breathed to a stop. Soft footsteps filled the aisle. Suitcases rolled Someone waved goodbye. Someone hurried into the night. But we remained for just a moment, long enough for the silence to notice us. Some departures begin before anyone stands up. Keep the ticket, not because it means much today, but years from now, when the edges fade, it might remember what we forget. Keep the ticket. Some journeys fit inside a piece of paper. You reached for your bag, then paused as though leaving required a little courage. I never asked your name. You smiled, almost laughing. I noticed. Neither of us tried to fix that strange little fact. Instead, you slipped your ticket into my novel, using it as a bookmark for the next chapter. You said before stepping away, not every memory needs a photograph. Keep the ticket, keep the ticket. Fold it gently between the pages. One quiet night, one passing train, one conversation without a name. Keep the ticket. Maybe that's enough to prove it happened. The doors chimed one final time. You stepped onto the platform, then turned, not to wave, only to smile. The kind of smile people wear when they know some moments should never be explained. Keep the ticket, keep the ticket. If tomorrow feels ordinary, open the book, find this page, and remember how beautiful a single night can become. Keep the ticket. Some stories don't end, they simply travel on. Keep the ticket. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Keep the ticket. Doors closing, the platform slipped away slowly, until only your smile remained in the glass. The train needed a few more minutes, so we stayed. There was one empty bench between the vending machine and the yellow safety line. You brushed away a few drops of rain before sitting down without thinking. You left just enough space for someone else to choose. Where whether to close the distance or keep it. I sat at the other end, the station hummed softly around us. Funny how comfort can begin without permission. The bench between us held more than empty space, not close enough to touch your hand, close enough to hear you breathe. The bench between us made strangers feel less alone. You asked if you could go anywhere tonight, would you still take this train? I smiled longer than it deserved, then answered, I think I'm already exactly where I should be. You looked away toward the tracks, trying not to smile. It didn't work. Some conversations never become louder, they simply become warmer. The bench between us felt smaller with every word. The night stayed cold, the coffee cooled, but somehow the silence didn't. The bench between us forgot why it existed. A train rushed past without stopping. Wind filled the platform. You reached to keep your ticket from flying away. I reached to our hands, stopped just short of touching. Then both of us laughed at exactly the same time. The bench between us was never really between us. It quietly watched two strangers become something neither of them could name. The bench between us stayed behind when the night moved on. 22 headlights appeared at the far end of the tracks. This time, no announcement was needed. We both stood at the same moment. Carriage 3, doors closing. Please stand clear. The train eased forward without a sound, as if it had learned not to disturb. The people still collecting their thoughts, You chose the window seat. I took the one across the aisle, close enough to recognize your smile, far enough to pretend we were still strangers. Outside, the station lights slipped away one by one. Cities always look softer when they're leaving. Window seat, where the night painted moving pictures. Streetlights danced across the glass like little memories passing too fast. Window seat, turning silence into company. You traced a tiny circle on the fogged window, then wiped it away before it stayed. I wondered if some people did that with memories too. A child 2 rows ahead fell asleep against a parent's shoulder. The conductor punched our tickets with a quiet click, leaving a small hole that somehow made the journey feel real. Some trips begin the moment the ticket changes forever. Window seat, watching reflections more than roads. Sometimes your face met mine only because the glass didn't know which side to keep. Window seat, holding 2 quiet worlds. The tunnel came all at once for a few seconds. The windows became mirrors, and there we were, not looking at the city, only at each other. Then the lights returned. Neither of us looked away first. Oh, window seat, the tracks kept singing underneath. No promises, no destination, just one shared ride between where we were and who we were becoming. Window seat, some journeys begin after departure. The train settled into its rhythm outside. Rain blurred the city lights. No one reached for the stop button. Next station, Riverside. The announcement wasn't loud still. Somehow it reached us before the speakers finished speaking. You folded your ticket one last time, then slipped it between the pages of your novel, as if you already knew you'd want to remember tonight. Funny how endings can arrive so politely. One more step, that's all the night asked for. One more bridge, one more light, one more quiet mile before goodbye. One more stop. Some moments wish they had no timetable. The train crossed a river, black as polished glass. City lights floated upside down like another world beneath us. You whispered, I almost didn't take this train. I laughed softly, so did I. Neither of us added anything more. Some sentences know exactly where to end. Outside, the rails kept singing. Inside, time began to whisper. One more stop, the distance growing smaller, yet somehow every minute felt larger than before. One more stop, holding everything we hadn't said. You looked out the window, then quietly asked, do you believe some people are only meant to share one journey? I didn't answer right away. I watched our reflections travel beside us until I finally said, I hope not. Silence smiled before either of us did. One more stop, the track still carried us forward. Not fast enough to rush the night, not slow enough to keep it. One more stop, sometimes a whole lifetime can fit inside a single ride. The train began to slow. Neither of us reached for the door yet. Just not yet. Every journey leaves behind a quieter version of who we were. Morning waited somewhere ahead, beyond the tracks, beyond the hills. The carriage swayed with gentle rhythm, as though it already knew. The night had given me more than a destination. I opened my book, the ticket remained pressed between the pages like a leaf that chose its own season. Some memories don't ask to be remembered, they simply stay. Before the station sleeps, before it sleeps, another train will find the rails, another stranger will take a seat, another story will quietly begin. Before the station sleeps, life keeps leaving and arriving. I never learned your name, never asked where you came from or where you were going, yet somehow I carried a clearer version of myself than the one who stepped onto the platform that evening outside. The first light touched the fields, turning the windows from mirrors back into glass. The world looked the same, I didn't. Before the station sleeps, before the station sleeps, before it sleeps, every farewell makes room for another hello. Not because we replace the people we meet, but because they quietly change us. Before the station sleeps, the heart learns another way to travel. Years from now, if I pass that platform again, I won't search for your face. I'll listen for the sound of wheels against the rails and smile, knowing some journeys only happen once, because once is enough to last a lifetime. Before the station sleeps, the lights grow dim one by one, but somewhere another platform, another evening, another beginning is already waiting. Before the station sleeps, I whisper thank you to a night that never asked for my name. The train kept moving, the tracks kept singing, and somewhere behind me a station closed its doors while my